He was not murdered. He did not keep a client list. And he did not blackmail powerful figures.
That's what Ben Shapiro had to say about the Epstein cover-up, and we all know where Alex Jones stands, but here's what he had to say about the Epstein cover-up.
Yeah, I just broke the Jeffrey Epstein story like 18 years ago. I just exposed the pedophile rings.
Ben Shapiro launched a vicious attack on Alex Jones yesterday and claimed that the government's ridiculous assertion that Jeffrey Epstein did not have a pedophile blackmail ring is proof that Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist liar.
You can watch Alex Jones, you can believe Alex Jones, you can think Alex Jones, you're entitled to any of those beliefs. That's fine. It's a free country. On a moral and intellectual level, it is not so fine. Because it turns out that people who consistently traffic in conspiracy, it turns out that people who consistently traffic in trash, people who spend your time, your few brief breaths on this planet, filling your mind with stupidity.
Ben felt so strongly about defending the official narrative on Epstein, and in particular defending the narrative that Epstein was not an intelligence asset working closely with a specific foreign government that Ben Shapiro feels very strongly about, that he begged his audience not to listen to Alex Jones.
Listen, if you want to watch Alex Jones in the same way that you watch WWE, because you know that the WWE is people who are fake jumping on each other and you find it dramatic and interesting, more power to you. But if you're watching WWE and you think it's real, that makes you the stupid person. Don't do it.
Let's take a deeper look at what Ben Shapiro is saying about the Epstein cover-up and see how we can help him out.
He was not murdered. He did not keep a client list. And he did not blackmail powerful figures. I don't think these people are lying to me. Which means that if somebody else continues to claim that they're lying, they ought to provide their evidence at this point.
So I don't even need to show you Alex Jones's response because I've been listening to Alex Jones for 10 years, so I already know all the evidence. Alexander Acosta, who was the labor secretary during Trump's first administration in 2019 and was forced to step down when revelations came out that he failed to prosecute Jeffrey Epstein when he was the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of Florida, said on the record that he was told to leave Epstein alone because he was an intelligence asset and the Epstein case was way above his pay grade. 2 days before he died, Jeffrey Epstein told his brother that he thought he was going to be getting out of jail soon and was looking forward to his bail hearing because of a non-prosecution agreement he had in another case. Jeffrey Epstein's wingwoman, Ghislaine Maxwell, is in prison right now for sex trafficking. Was there not a single other person involved besides the two of them? What about the scores of young women who testified that they were either personally abused or witnessed sexual abuse by Prince Andrew at Jeffrey Epstein's properties? Or what about the undercover video from the ABC reporter in 2019 who said that she had the entire Jeffrey Epstein story 3 years earlier with evidence from victims that implicated Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew, to name a few, but that the story was spiked by ABC due to threats from high places?
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us in a million different ways. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything. There will come a day when we will realize Jeffrey Epstein was the most prolific pedophile this country has ever known.
Okay, this may seem like I'm switching gears here, but I want to give you a comparison between Ben Shapiro and Alex Jones on two of the most important issues in recent memory. Number one, the COVID vaccine. Ben Shapiro was a massive shill for the COVID vaccine and went all over TV and the internet promoting it.
If you're vaxxed, you should feel safe. The vaccines are extremely effective. If you're vaxxed, you're good to go. Here is the reality. If you have had the vaccine, you're extremely safe from COVID at this point.
Alex Jones from day one was screaming from the hilltops, telling people not to take it, and if Ben Shapiro would have listened to him, he wouldn't have had to sound like this.
We were lied to by the scientists. We were lied to by Pfizer. We were lied to by the government. We were lied to by the Biden administration. We were lied to. I don't like being lied to. I don't know about you. And it makes me not believe these people. Would I have gotten it? I don't know. I really don't know. I think maybe not.
While Alex Jones was one of the first prominent media personalities to support Trump in 2016, Ben Shapiro was the de facto leader of the Never Trump movement and said he would never vote for Trump under any circumstances.
Is Trump a big winner? Or is he a spoiled brat who grew up in the lap of luxury, had his daddy sign his checks, and then bragged about how he is a huge winner? Trump's three biggest crowds are evangelicals, conservatives, and he's a winner voters. Trump is lying to all of them. Stop buying the lies.
So Ben Shapiro is a bought and paid for loser. Now let's look at the Epstein issue from Trump's perspective. Number one, Trump is not guilty of any criminal activity related to Epstein. I did the deep dive, I did the research, I made an entire video on my channel called Trump on the Epstein List, everything you need to know. Watch that video, it really will tell you everything you need to know. Trump is not guilty related to Epstein. So why are Trump and the Trump administration acting the way they are around this Epstein issue? I will give you some options. Option number one, Trump's just frustrated. He's like, I'm doing all these great things for the country. I'm getting so much done. I got the economy humming. I got the border shored up. I'm working my ass off. And I don't want to talk about this pedophile creep from 20 years ago. And he's just annoyed and frustrated. That's an option. Option number two is when Trump got in, he made a deal related to Epstein. He was like, look, I know all you people tried to stop me in my first term. I know how evil you are. I know you're all pedophiles. If you just leave me alone and let me run the country and let me make America great again, I won't expose your massive pedophile ring. So another option is Trump just made a deal when he got in. Option number three is Trump looks at this whole situation. He's like, this is so bad for the US, so bad for England, so bad for Europe, so bad for the entire West. It would be such a black eye on our country. And it would be such a ding to the spirit and the optimism and maybe even the market of the US that he just doesn't want all that negativity coming to the US right now. That's an option. Trump's looking at it that way. Another option is a lot of this evidence related to Jeffrey Epstein is just gone now. And before Trump's second administration, they were just able to get rid of a lot of this evidence. I don't see that as probable, but it is a possibility that a lot of the evidence is just gone now. Okay, so what's the best course of action? The best course of action is to let the truth come out. Trump supporters are not a cult, and in 2025, they are not going to stop until they get the truth and the truth comes out. There's been too much truth that's been revealed over the past 10 years that we're not going to sit here and just not get to the bottom of an issue. And I'm hopeful that Trump is going to come around. He's going to see the light like he has on some other issues in the past, like the COVID vaccine, where he listened to his supporters and he saw the light and reversed course. Thank you for watching the entire Matthews Report. Subscribe to my channel. God bless America. I'll see you again soon.